This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. Native actress Elaine Miles, known for her roles in TV's Northern Exposure and the 1998 movie Smoke Signals, has spent the last month contending with a run-in with ICE agents and the response to her sharing her story with local and national media. Brian Bull of Buffalo's Fire reports.
On November 3rd, Miles says she was at a bus stop in Redmond, Washington, preparing to do a target run when several men in camo fatigues and tactical gear appeared. For 45 minutes, she says they deliberated over the legitimacy of her tribal ID and if they were aware of her rights as a U.S. citizen.
I go, are you federal? Are you recognized as a federal officer? Do you have the warrant stating that you have right to stop me? And then they kept saying, we don't need a warrant. And I go, yes, you do.
Miles said the man often looked confused at her assertions and finally left when another man called them back to a waiting SUV. In the following weeks, as ICE activity continued around Redmond, Miles retreated from doing things around town, prompting concern from relatives and friends. She decided late last month to share her story, including with the Seattle Times, Newsweek, and Salon. She found support, but also toxic trolling.
People are calling me a racist, a bigot, hateful, and then I even had some people say I was a pretendian. Oh, and I like this one, Miss Piggy, go back to the reservation where you belong.
Miles says she'll keep sharing her story and advises her fellow natives to carry their tribal IDs, passports, and copies of their birth certificates. Meanwhile, Miles is looking forward to her next TV project, a law enforcement pilot that will start filming next year.
Probably be like January, February. She's a knowledgeable cop.
Tribes across the U.S. have reported their citizens being confronted by ICE as President Trump's immigration crackdown continues. On Veterans Day, a Native woman in Des Moines, Iowa, had an ICE detainer placed on her, which almost led to her being put into ICE custody, until it was learned jail administrators confused her with another person with the same last name. For National Native News, I'm Brian Bull.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security did not respond to requests for comments. Without reliable internet, it's often challenging for veterans to apply for and access benefits, including mental health care. As KJZZ's Gabriel Pietrazio reports, a Phoenix-based telehealth company and a state agency are partnering to help better equip veterans living on reservations.
So far, Janice Tallis Denny, who is Hopian with the company Televeda, has delivered 16 military-grade kits containing Starlink satellite internet systems at no cost to nearly a dozen Arizona tribes beginning this year in Parker.
If I can do it, anybody can do this.
Her latest stop, New Pasqua, is just on the outskirts of Tucson.
It's a hot day today. We don't want to be out here too long.
Along with her is Dylan Delzado on behalf of the Arizona Department of Veterans Services.
Let's start with 50 of them, see where it goes, and here we are rather quickly. Excited to get the rest of them out there, and a big roadblock for a lot of vets is the internet connectivity.
Especially on tribal lands. Carmen Rivera is the Pasquayaqui tribe's Veterans Benefits Counselor and often travels to the Mexico border, meeting with tribal members living off-grid.
And when you give them, information, whether it be off of this system or you give it to them in paper, they like that.
For National Native News, I'm Gabriel Pietrazio.
And I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Koahnic Broadcast Corporation, with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support for law and justice-related programming provided by Hobbs, Strauss, Dean & Walker, LLP, a national law firm dedicated to promoting and defending tribal rights for over 40 years. More information available at hobbsstrauss.com.
Skugtash. For more than 40 years, Ramona Farms has revived ancient traditional foods, tepary beans, pinoli, polentas, and more, all from store.ramonafarms.com. Ramona Farms supports this show. Tom Yang.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.